Good morning, everyone. This is Manjunath. Welcome back to this new chapter, Constructor. Before going into this constructor, we need to understand the introduction of constructor. So, object oriented programming is a particular conceptual. So, object oriented programming is an approach to designing program, and Java is a programming language that is the way to apply. The most important oops are data abstraction, encapsulation, data hiding, inheritance, and polymorphism are not only implemented but also tied together by a single most important Java enhancement. Now, constructor. So, what is constructor? Constructor is a method member of a class that is called for initializing when an object is created of that class. It has the same name as that of the class name, and its primary job is to initialize the object to a legal initial value for the class. If the class has constructor, each object that class will initialize before any use is made of the object. So let's discuss on characteristics of constructors. The constructors has exactly the same name as its defining class, that is the constructor name student is the same as that of the class. The constructor method does not have a return type, not even void. The constructors can be involved only via the new operators. You cannot invoke them like a normal method call. So, whenever the computer creates an object of the student type, the constructor method student is called automatically. The constructor assigns default value of 17 and b to the member variable, roll number and grade respectively. So why do we use constructors? A constructor instructs the computer to perform the startup task of a new object. These can be like assigning default values to instance variables, aligning all the buttons on the screen when a new window object is created, or moving the cursor to the specific data entry field for the user input. Need for constructor. Constructor have one purpose in life, to create an instance of a class. This can be called as creating an object as in student s1 is equal to new student. The purpose of other methods by contrast is much more general. A method basic function is to execute Java code, declaration and definition. So a constructor is a special method of a class with the same name as that of the class name. A constructor is defined like another member function of a class. So the following code fragment defines a constructor. So in this example, class X, int I, public, int j comma k, public X. So public X is a constructor, and you can see this method has same name as that of the class name. Okay, class name is X and the public is also X, so it is being used there and here, both side it is being used, so it is called constructor. Next block, I is equal to 0, j is equal to 0 and k is equal to 0, followed by flower bracket closing with another member. In the above given class definition, the constructor has been defined as a public member function under private or protected sections. So here we have used public. You can use access specifier as private or protected. A constructor also obeys the usual access rules of a class. That means a private or protected constructor is not available to the non-member function. In other words, with a private or protected constructor, you cannot create an object of the same class in the non-member function. So let us discuss the difference between constructor and method. So what is the difference between constructor and method? Though constructors are members of a class just like methods, yet they are different from one another. Following table summarizes the differences between these two. So parameter, purpose, return type, create an instance of a class has no return type and not even void. The method is Group Java statement void or a valid return type. The next one is the name execution. So what does constructor says there? Same name as a class called at the time of object creation. And method says any name except the class called when a function call for the specific method is encountered. Method call are to be specified in a program. These are the differences between constructor and methods. Types of constructors. There are two types of constructors. Non-parameterized constructors. Parameterized constructors. So non-parameterized constructor, a constructor that accepts no parameter is called non-parameterized constructor. Let us discuss in detail. So non-parameterized constructor are considered default constructor. It takes no parameter. However, the constructor is not default constructor. With a default constructor, objects are created just the same way as variables of other data types are created. For instance, x01 is equal to new x will create the object 01 of the x by invoking the default constructor. But when the constructor accepts some parameters, the initial value must be passed at the time of object creation. So this is about non-parameterized constructor. Let us discuss parameterized constructor. As we have already read, a constructor may also take arguments. Such constructors are called parameterized constructors. A parameterized constructor allows us to initialize the various data elements of different objects with different values when they are created. This is achieved by passing different values as arguments to the constructor functions. When the objects are created, the following definition shows the parameterized constructor. Now let us discuss constructor overloading. Just like any other functions, the constructor of a class may also be overloaded so that even with different numbers and types of initial values, an object may still be initialized. For example, class constructor overloading int a comma b float c. So public constructor overloading. So in the empty bracket, nothing is being initialized. So non-parameterized constructor. Second block, constructor overload int x. So int x is been initialized. So one parameter is being passed. So it is called as constructor, parameterized constructor. And in the third block, int x, int y and float z. So there are three parameters. So it is called another parameterized constructor. So in the above class, there are three constructors having the same name as that of the class. But these constructors are different from one another in terms of their signatures. That is, their numbers and type of parameter differ from one another. Hence, these are called overloading constructors.